Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, and more Runescape 3, everybody! In the last episode, if you missed it, well, too bad for you, because we finally got to hear from Zeros! The link has been restored, everybody. The world will tremble in fear. But now it is time to break away from the super exciting master quests and take a couple steps back, I think. It was brought up in one of the comments, and I do agree with this, that the quests Making History and Meeting History are actually probably a pretty good thing to do for this series, because they do provide a bit of background and lore as to regions, and actually in Meeting History we kind of talk about the origins of Yellenor in general. Pretty relevant stuff, as far as I'm concerned. So today we are doing Making History. I think I should be able to get this entire quest done in one, maybe two videos. Depends on how much talking is involved. There's supposed to be quite a bit. This is a lore quest. For those of you who do not care about lore, well, sorry, this is not going to be your favorite video. But for those of you who do, congratulations, this is going to be your favorite video. Now, next one is going to be Meeting History, is going to be great. After that, I'm going to need a bit of help deciding what to do next, because I don't really have the requirements to move on in the Elf series or the Zerosian or the Majorat series too much further, at least for a little while. I'm working on that and getting there. I only have one skill that's below 70 right now. So I'm thinking maybe Darkness of Hallowvale? Could make sense, part of the Myrique quest line. I don't know. You guys have to tell me in the comments what you think should be next. Alright, Joral. You're the person we want to talk to next. Joral? Why does that name sound familiar? It feels like that's from Superman somewhere. I could be wrong, I don't really know. Hi there. All is lost. Sorry? Just look around you! This great building will soon be in ruin. Great building? Of course! This building has a history spanning generations! Ah, I see, a great history. But why will it be in ruin? It's to be ripped apart to make way for King Lathis' new alchemist lab. Does the king not respect the outpost's great history? Well, actually, nobody knows what the history is, but there must be something. Wait a minute, you could help me. Me? Yes, uncover the history of this building to convince King Lathis to leave it alone. Do you want to know more? Sure, tell me more. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, here we go. Cutscenes. Woo! With many occupants over the years. The building has seen much action. There's a lot of panning around and not a lot of talking. It's kind of annoying. It started life as an outpost. Its sole purpose? To see incoming armies. Before they saw the city of Ardeny. We're going to focus on that torch, because that's a really important torch. Very important standing torch. If all goes well, I'll hope to be able to turn it into a museum as a monument to the area's history. What do you think? Okay, let's make a stand for history. Oh, thank you so much. You really are my savior. But where should I start? What do I need to do now? There are 3 people that may be able to help. A trader in Ardeny. I'm going to kind of move forward on this because I know who all these people are. Do I have to talk to that person next, or can I... Hang on. Do I have to go to them in the order I talked to Joral about? So let me double check. Let's see. Progress. Making history. Nope, I need to talk to any of these people. Alright, so I'm going to meet you guys in Relica. We'll talk to Drawn the Warrior first, and then go up the list. Meet you there. Ah, back in the land of the Fremenic. It's been too long, far too long. I haven't even done the Fremenic Isles quest. That's actually not a half bad idea if we were to go next week. I don't know. If you think so, then by all means, say so in the comments section. Alright, we're looking for Drawn. There's Drawn. Nice helmet. Very stereotypical Viking helmet. Those horns look a little bit heavy, though. A little bit big. Got big horns there, buddy. Excuse me. Look, I don't have time for weaklings. If you want conversation, talk to my brother Blanin. Oh. Well, that was rather abrupt and short. Okay, moving on. Let's talk to Blanin. Blanin should be located in the southeastern part of town. Blanin. There's Blanin! Aw, he's got a glorious beard and he's turning and walking away from me. I guess we're not really having this conversation. Okay. Hello there, are you the brother of Drawn? That I am. Why? Has he killed one of your family? Not that I know of. Oh, good. How can I help you? Well, I'd like to talk about your brother... I'd like to talk to your brother Drawn about the outpost north of Ardeny. I'm afraid he's not easy to talk to, so it's good that you came to see me. You'll need to remember a few things when talking to him. Like? You must be firm with him, and don't mention that I sent you. In case he asks, he wields an iron mace in battle, eats rats for breakfast, kittens for lunch, and bunnies for tea. His favorite drink is red spider blood. He's 36 years, 8 months, and 21 days old. Oh my god, you remember that stuff as a brother? I am not that dedicated to my siblings, I'll tell you what. Holy crap. Studies famous battles of the 4th and 5th ages, lives on the northeast side of town, and his pet cat is called Fluffy. Okay. I know this sounds strange, but Drawn won't talk to anyone unless they know him well. He's a secretive guy. Well, now we know all these things. Do I remember all of this? Do I remember all these things? How good is my memory? Alright, this is where we play the game called Testing Pravus' Short-Term Memory for more than 2 minutes. I need to talk to you. Why should I? I'm after important answers. But how do you know me? Why, you're the famous warrior Drawn. If so, what weapon do I use? An iron mace. You're carrying it right now, it's fairly obvious. When do I like to eat rats? Oh, crap. Was it breakfast? I think it was breakfast. Breakfast. When are kittens best devoured? That would be lunch? What do I usually eat for tea? Bunnies. What color spider blood tastes the best? Red. How many years old am I? Oh crap, was it 36? Or was it 38? Oh schnam. Oh schnam, I think it was 36. He's not... Okay, it was 8 months, right? Yes, 8 months. And 21 days old? Oh, he's not going to ask for that. Alright. What are the most interesting ages for battles? 5th and 4th. And my house is situated where? In the northeast side of town. And what is my brother's name? Blanin. And my pet cat is called... Fluffy. What's 5 plus 7? 5 plus 7 is 12, but... Okay. 12, but what does that have to do with anything? Everything! Besides, it's 13. I think you'll find it's 12. Very well, you seem to know me quite well. I'll answer your questions as best I can. Phew. Well, what are they then? I'm trying to find out the history of the outpost near Ardeny. I was hoping you could help me. Let me see. Yes. I remember reading of a battle that took place at the outpost many years ago. 2 ex-friends led forces in a small battle that ended with them pitted against each other at the top of the outpost as the sole survivors because of their superior strength. Ex-friends? They were once friends, but a difference in their beliefs meant they fell out. One chose to follow the god Zamorak, whilst the other chose Saradomin. But finding themselves in this extreme situation at the top of the outpost caused them to see the errors of their ways, like the waste of life, and loss of friendship, and wasted time. They both decided to reunite under Guthix. Oh, I like happy endings. You would. Thank you, I can report this back to Jorl now. Anything else? Well, I was wondering how you get the bloodstains out of your clothes. Be gone! Oh, that's a family secret that I am not allowed to know. Okay, next place to go is Port Phasmitis. I'm gonna meet you guys there. Okay, now we're in Port Phasmitis, surrounded by many a ghostly person. I don't remember if we did Ghosts Ahoy on this channel, did we? We might have. We're gonna talk to Droelach. Droelach? That'll... whatever. Hello, are you Droelach? Wow, I haven't spoken to the living for... I don't remember how long. So your name is Droelach? Yes, sorry. I am he. Great. Do you know anything about the outpost north of Ardeny? I don't really like to talk about it, but I died there. Oh, dear. I do have a scroll which might interest you that describes the timeline of the outpost. But first, I wonder if I could ask you to tie up a problem. Like what? Well, I left to go to the outpost against the wishes of my wife. I promised I would return to her, but obviously I did not, as I died there. She's a ghost nearby, but won't listen to my apologies. You want me to patch things up? Yes, how'd you guess? Call it Traveler's Intuition. Well, perhaps you could give her a strong sapphire amulet, because this is what I gave her the day I left. Her name is Melina, by the way. No problem. Alright. Melina. Believe she's like directly east somewhere. Melina? There's Melina! That was easier than I thought. Alright. Lady, forgive thine husband for dying. It was not his fault for dying. You can't hold grudges against that. Women are notorious for that, but come on. You're dead. Be nice. If you don't mind me asking, are you Melina? That I am. What's it to you? I've been talking to Droelach. I believe he left you, but never returned. He did. I suppose he asked you to tell me he's sorry. What an empty gesture. Well, actually, he told me to give you this amulet. A sapphire amulet. He remembers. It's just like the one he gave me before he left. I honestly believe he's sorry. I'm so glad. Please, tell him I forgive him. I will. At last you feel complete. Oh, crud. Is it gonna... Ah, dang it, because I left the conversation a split second. It's all messed up. Okay, hang on. Okay, and she just disappeared. She's departed, she has passed on, unlike, literally any other ghost. Hey, buddy, I apologize to your wife, but you can't actually talk to her because she's gone now forever and ever. You will never see her again. Sucks to be you, buddy. Alright, I've given her the amulet. She was very pleased and said she just wanted to know you still cared. Excellent. I'm so glad she believes me. I can finally rest in peace. Could I have that scroll you mentioned first? Of course. Let me know if it was of any use, and then I can be forever free. Thank you. Take a look at the scroll. Here's a timeline. That's pretty gosh darn useful, I'll admit. Alright, the next place to go is Aaron, the silver merchant in the market in East Ardeny. I will meet you there. Okay, we're in the market. Is this a silver merchant? Oh, there we go. Okay, yes, this is the guy. Silver, silver! Best prices for buying and selling in all of Kandarin! Are you Aaron? That I am. What do you want? You realize I'm working here. This shouldn't take too long. I just wanted to ask a bit about your great-grandfather, the one who lived in the outpost. What's it to you? I'm just doing a little bit of research for a man called Jorel. Apparently, the king is going to make the outpost into his very own alchemist's lab. That can only cause chaos. Well, my great-grandfather lived and died there, according to my mother. But even she knows very little about him. I see. The only thing I have of his is a key. It's a strange key. It changes temperature by itself as you walk around. I'm afraid I don't know what it's for, though. No idea at all. Well, I imagine this is some sort of chest of his belongings, as it's too small for a door. Perhaps, if you find some of his belongings, you will discover some clues amongst them. It's better than nothing. Will you lend it to me, then? Why not? I can't use it anyway. Try feeling its change in temperature as you walk around. Okay, the enchanted key. This actually technically opens up a whole bunch of, like a big mini game, finding all the treasure for the enchanted key. It's cold and warmer than last time, which tells you that we're heading in the right direction. I'm going to speed ahead until I get to the correct site, which should be just between the observatory and the Castle Wars lobby. I'll meet you there. There we go. The key is steaming. Must be right below your feet. Dig! We found a chest. Wonder what's inside. Bound to be awesome treasure. Can I not? Oh wait, hang on. Use it on the enchanted key. Derp! You look in the chest and find a journal, and then you throw away the chest. Wow, the chest was probably worth more than the journal, but okay. My life is full of changes the moment I met a great and powerful follower of Zamorak. Can hardly wait. Basically, this guy looks like he made the mistake of deciding to become a Zamorakian follower for God knows why. Alright, that should be everything. Let's head back to Jorel and finish out this quest. Alright, we're almost there. Hey, before we go too much further, I just want to say, because I've been thinking about this lately, hey, massive thank you to all you guys who've been viewing and supporting me in this series and my other series. Honestly, I've been having a lot of fun recording RuneScape and Steamed and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it means a lot to me that you guys continue to stick by me and encourage me every step along the way. Really, it's been awesome. It's been really hard to find time to put in recording hours lately because of my work situation and a lot of fear about layoffs, but this has been a pleasure to do so far, and I hope to keep doing it for a long time, but it's only possible because of you. So, just, thank you. A personal thank you from me. Alright, Jorel. Let's talk to you and get this. How's it going? I found the journal. Good work. Let's see what it says. The person who wrote the journal spent time living in the outpost, following the order of Zamorak. I see. He talks of all the nasty things they did to the people of Ardeny, which I don't care to mention. It looks like they were stopped by someone, but I don't know who. Interesting. I've talked to the warrior. Excellent. What did he say? Well... Wait, what? Oh, recounting, okay. And then I asked him about getting the bloodstains out of his clothes, but he didn't like that. It seems you're lucky he didn't beat you up. Well done. That's another piece of the puzzle. I have been in contact with the ghost you suggested, and I've recovered this. Very interesting. So there was a great battle at the outpost. Then one of the survivors became king, and the other started the marketplace. Good work. It all makes sense now. I never realized there was quite so much history to this place. It was more than I could have hoped. I'm glad to hear. What's the whole story? Many years ago, there were two friends who fell out over their difference of opinion in religion. One decided to dedicate his life to Saradomin, the other to Zamorak. Years passed, and the follower of Zamorak moved into this outpost with a group of followers to cause havoc for the city of Ardeny. The people of the city called upon some Saradomin followers who happened to be led by the other friend. A battle ensued that ended with the two ex-friends at the top of the outpost as the sole survivors. Realizing their mistakes, they made friends again. One decided to become king and spread the word of equality, and the other chose to start up a market where all could trade their wares equally and fairly. The one that became king is the great-grandfather of the King Lathis that we know. So what should I do now? Well, what I'll do is write down the details you have provided in a more easy-to-digest manner, along with my plans for using this building as a museum. Then I suppose you want me to deliver it to the king. You've got that right. Great. Hello, King Lathis. Once again, you evil jerk. We know you're a horrible tyrant with your floating crown. Nobody should have a floating crown! It's wrong. Jorel on the outpost. Excuse me, I've been asked to hand you this from Jorel at the outpost. I see. I had no idea that place had any value at all. All this about my great-grandfather and Jorel's plans to make it into a museum makes for a convincing case. I'm sure he only wants what's best. Very well. I will comply with his request. Take this letter back to him with my kind regards. Thank you. Kind regards my butt! I've been to see the king and he gave me this letter. Quick, let me see. Hurrah! Good work, you've done it! You saved the outpost! My pleasure. I can now continue with my plans for this place. Thank you. Oh look, it's got display cases now. Yay. Take a look at the artifacts in the new museum room. You may find something of interest. Interest, huh? I'm a little curious. Alright, let's see. Study this. Shield. No, that doesn't interest me. Study. No, that doesn't interest me. Shield. The Axe of Arav? The Axe of Arav? What's that doing here? Bookcase. Which shall you choose? The Mysterious Adventurer? Word is spreading of a brave and intelligent adventurer who goes by the name Noric Pravus. He has talked to a great many people, helping solve problems and improving their lives. The list of achievements include a lot of different stuff. But they're all kind of, I mean, whatever. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of cool to have my name in the museum. I mean, that doesn't, that doesn't stroke my ego at all. Anyway, alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of the Making History quest. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but believe it or not, that's actually a prerequisite for Plague's End. And this will lead directly into Meeting History, which will be next on the agenda. After that, I will rely on your feedback as to what I should do next. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.